cute or what? You are so cute. She's so cute.
Hello, everybody. This is my little baby niece. And today, on today's podcast, we're going to be talking about auntie life, and what better way to do it than with my little baby niece. It's kind of a little different circumstances because I'm not in my regular place. I don't have my regular equipment, and I'm here in South Carolina to see my little baby Chloe. And I've had this topic jotted down for a while now, but I thought, why not do this topic when I have my little baby niece, because she is the reason that I am an aunt. So yeah. Oh, I just caught all of those. I don't know about you guys, but I say aunt. I'm so sorry if you say aunt. Never been the one to do that, but today we're just going to be talking about my aunt experience, my aunt life, the aunts that have impacted me in my life, and yeah, basically it. But this is Chloe, everybody. This is the girl who has made me an auntie. She is so obsessed with me this time around. I visited her 3 times. When she was 6 months, when she was 9 months, and now she's 19 months. And she just loves me more than ever, and I love her more than ever. If you guys know or have seen on my Instagram, she is, thank you. She is my pride and joy. I love her like she's my own. She's a handful the older that they get. She's almost to her terrible 2s. But yeah, this is Chloe. And this is my brother's daughter. In case you were wondering, this is T's daughter. And then I have my sister-in-law, Quinn, and they made this little bundle of joy. But yeah, she's actually like obsessed with me this time around. I don't know what it is, but like I try to go to the bathroom and it just doesn't work. Chloe! It's okay. Oh! She has so much attitude, by the way. When I first came, which was like a couple days ago, she literally gave me the meanest side eye. Right? Meanest. She's like, yeah. She's a little meanie pants. But she loves me, and I kind of love that, you know? I feel like I've always been pretty good with like little kids. I remember I changed my first diaper, I think at like 11 or something, and it was my little baby cousin Javi, and I remember he always really liked me, and of course I loved him. But yeah, I just remember always liking kids at that age. I grew up thinking that I never really wanted kids, and that I always wanted to be the fun aunt to all my other siblings, and I just always wanted to be like an escape for them, you know, to escape my siblings, because Lord knows they're gonna freaking need an escape. Love you guys, but you guys, I'm scared for you guys to be parents. But yeah, I'm patiently waiting for somebody else in my family to have a baby. I don't see it happening anytime soon, but you guys should get on that. The thing is that I don't get to see Chloe that often. It's harder to see her because she doesn't live in New York. I don't live in South Carolina. And thank you. And I'm just patiently waiting for my other siblings to have kids, because I want to be a big part of like my nieces and nephews' lives, right? I try to be in her life as much as I can. You know, am I missing school right now? Yes. But that's okay, because I get to see my baby, and to me, like, family is so important, and I just feel like I should, you know, emphasize seeing my niece. It's my first niece, and I love her to death. My aunt life has been pretty fun. I like to say that I'm a decent aunt. I try to be there when I can and see her. And yeah, it's been really, really fun. It's been really nice, and she likes me a lot, so seems like I'm doing an okay job. And then in terms of like my aunts in my life, I have a lot of aunts, but they've all been really huge and impactful people. So my aunt Nancy on my mom's side, so there's my uncle Eddie, who is my mom's brother, and he was with Aunt Nancy, and I always grew up with them. I would always go over to their house for like any special occasions. Cheers. I would always go to their house for any special occasions, just be there during my summer break, winter break. And I just remember growing up there and always being there. And they have taught me so much. They've taught me a lot of like my culture, and not necessarily like Vietnamese culture, but in terms of like culture, like movie culture. Is like a lot of the movies, classic movies that I've seen is because of them. And like my aunt Nancy was very much like good cop. She was softer. And then there was my uncle who, you know, love him, but he tended to be like a little bit more stricter with more structure. But they were such a good balance together, and they both did such a great job at, you know, influencing me in my life to be who I am today, as well as teaching me a lot of, you know, manners, as well as just like skills. You know, they taught me how to ski. They taught me how to cross country ski. They taught me like a lot of, I mean, even just like random things, like what's that one alphabet? The one where it's like Alpha, Bravo, all that stuff. How to cook, you know, be sufficient in yourself. They gave me life advice at like the age of like 9. And I was like, wait, yes. They just broaden my, I would say, experience. Yeah, they just like broaden my experience to different people. And yeah, and especially my aunt, she was always very kind and very sweet to me. I was a very scared little girl. I couldn't sleep in my own bed kind of thing, needed a nightlight. My uncle was always like, no. And then my aunt was always like, just let her have it, please. And I'm glad that both of them were there for me. And so yeah, like my Aunt Nancy is great. She's awesome. You know, even now she's very spunky. She's very fun. And yeah, I feel like everybody needs an Aunt Nancy in their life. And then another very influential aunt, especially right now, is my Aunt Linny. She is just always there for me no matter what. She's like my therapist when my therapist isn't clocked in, and she's always going to be there to give me very good, whether it be financial advice or just life advice. And like, I literally can't thank her enough. She helps me so much in ways that I literally didn't think somebody would want to help or be willing to help. And it helps me, and especially like my family, out so much. She also emphasizes a lot on family and just getting together with the family, and you know, especially getting my dad's side of the family together, I think was super important for them and for her. And like, there's been a very great emphasis on it lately, the past like couple years, which I'm so thankful for. And it's nice because she literally lives like less than a mile away from me. It's been really nice and very fortunate that she does live that close, and that I get to see her. Her house is awesome, love it. And yeah, all of the functions get thrown there, and it's really fun. It's really awesome. And for the most part, you know, she gets it. She understands it all. Yeah, okay, DJ Chloe. And she gets it, and she gets it all. As well as my other aunts, who have also been very much there for me in different ways, and I'm very grateful for all of them. Seriously, all of them. And those are just some of the aunts that have been a huge impact on my life, you know, recently and also in the past. I'm super grateful for that. And as for just like being an aunt in the future, I want to be an aunt. I am an aunt, but especially to like my other siblings, you know, and be able to be closer with them and, you know, build a stronger relationship with her and a strong relationship with my future nieces and nephews, if my siblings decide to have them. You guys have kids. Please have kids. Please have kids. Please. I need like another baby in New York, please, that I can come home and feed. I don't really see that happening anytime soon though, which is like totally fine, guys. Like, it's totally fine. But like, if you guys could like speed up the process, that would be like greatly appreciated. Thank you. But yeah. Okay, we're going shopping. But yeah, I forgot if I said this, but like I just never really wanted kids when I was growing up, and I always wanted to be like the fun aunt, because my uncle and aunt always said like, you know, like just be the fun aunt, because you could like see them, have fun with them, and then not have to worry about all the hard parts, you know? And you could just leave them with their parents and your siblings when you want to, and then see them when you want to, you know? So it's like, it's a give and take, but also I've kind of learned that the reason why I didn't want to have kids, which, yes, the reason why I didn't want to have kids was very irrational, but I feel like makes sense. I didn't want to have kids for the purpose of their dad not being in the picture, and that's the thing, is like you can't control somebody else's actions, and so it's something that couldn't be controlled from me, and so I felt was a reason to not have kids. And then, you know, with Ryan, it's been great to know that, like, you know, obviously there are like certain circumstances and stuff like that, but you know, it's definitely, he's helped me gotten over this irrational fear. Yes, gotten over this irrational fear. So that's definitely helpful and has made me want to have kids because of it. I think she wants to show you my phone case. So yeah. And yeah, so because of that, it's been great. So I not only want to be the cool aunt, but also a cool mom, a cool mommy. Also, don't mind her boogers, chill. She's literally sick. And yeah, I think that's kind of all I have to say. Auntie life is awesome. I want more nieces and nephews. So, siblings, if you guys see this, have some more nieces and nephews. That's kind of it. I again, like, I don't really know how to end this. I'm giving myself grace, you know, and patience with this little girl, because she is not easy. She looks adorable, but she's not easy. She is, but she isn't. You know, she's a baby, obviously, but you know, I'm giving myself that grace. You guys should give yourself grace in whatever aspect or whatever stage in life you're at right now. But that was my podcast about being an aunt, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Okay, have a great day, have a great night, and I love you. Yes, let's say bye. Say bye. Bye.
You cute or what? You would think. She's so cute.